Hi guys, and welcome to Portugal's next match. Hope you guys are doing good. W's in the chat, and we are about to see Portugal kick off here today against Colombia. So this is going to be a big one. Colombia is actually a very strong team, I got to say. They have, a lot of good players, so this is going to be a very tough match. A win here is ideal. A draw is fine. We don't want to have a loss. That's the worst case, but we are qualified to the round of 32, no matter what the result is today. The main hope is a win, though, and of course, maybe a Ronaldo goal. Of course, as he said in the previous matches, the main thing that matters here is him performing and him getting, the World Cup for Portugal. It doesn't really matter if he gets the goals, but more so he just has a good performance. So let's hope we can see that today. The lineups are going to be as follows. First of all, welcome Scotty, Sharp, Bein Titanium, T-Rex member, welcome Indu, welcome Benorian, welcome Sands. Hope you guys are all doing good. This is a very late kickoff compared to usual for Portugal. So for the lineups for Portugal, it's going to be Costa as the goalkeeper. We have Cancelo as the right back with Ruben Dias and Veiga as the two centre backs and Nuno Mendes as the left back. We have Ruben Neves and Vitinha as the two CDMs with Neto in right wing and João, of course, in left wing. Go to João. What a performance from last game, by the way. And we have Bruno and Ronaldo up front with Bruno playing an AM role and Ronaldo, of course, poacher striker. For Colombia, we have Vargas as the goalkeeper. We have Machado as the left back with Lucemi and Sanchez as the two centre-backs and Arias as the right back. We have John Arias as the left mid with Lerma as the CM and Puerta as the right mid with Rodriguez as the right wing, Cordoba as the striker and Luis Diaz as the left wing. This is a now moment of silence for the earthquakes in Venezuela that they're taking part in the stadium. And yeah, it's going to be a big match. I will say that. We'll take a moment of silence as well, of course, out of respect. So here we go. Okay, there we go. Moment of silence complete. And it's going to be kickoff any second now. And they won't let you play until we make the championship. So either we lose the first game and go home and can't play till 4. But if we... That's rigged. That's rigged, Scotty. 100% that's rigged. You should be able to play every game. I mean, I don't know the rules of baseball, but you should be able to play. That's kind of stupid. But yeah, here we go. It's going to be kickoff any second now. It's going to be big. And hopefully Portugal do get the W right now today. And it's going to be Colombia taking the kickoff in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and kickoff is underway. There we go. I don't know how far in front I am, to be honest, so we'll have to wait and see, or behind, but we will, of course, wait and see. I think I'm about 30 seconds behind, which is good, and welcome Geo to stream. Hope you're doing good as well, and yeah, everyone smash like, of course, for Portugal to win. Hopefully they do win. Of course, there'll be less people here today because it's like a 2:30 start AM, my time. That's pretty late for a lot of you guys, so, we'll see. But the main thing is to enjoy the match, of course. And the knockout stages will be coming after this one, and the two matches after this, which I won't be covering, but they are Argentina playing Jordan and Algeria playing Austria. Argentina, of course, going to stat pad against another easy team, which is fine. Ronaldo high pressing with Bruno there at Colombia's defense. It's going to be now in the back with Vargas, and now over to Sanchez, who's, Colombia playing pretty high up the field. I got to say, compared to... how Uzbekistan were playing, they're playing very defensively. So, we could open them up, but we could also get opened up pretty easily with Luis Diaz here. In the ball, he takes a shot, and it's just missed. Just goes over the bar there. It could be offside, but that was a pretty poor defense maneuver there from Cancelo. It was pretty bad, actually. And Luis Diaz just literally passes him with, ease. Not even trying. Just gets straight past him. I don't know what Cancelo is doing. So there's a brain fade moment. Ruben Diaz, too focused on the offside line to actually block, and Renato Veiga doesn't jump up for a header. Our defense is going to cost us this tournament, I got to say. We just have to outscore the teams. That's basically how we're going to have to win this one, outscoring teams. And it's going to be back with Colombia. It's going to be Puerta now passing forward to James Rodriguez. James Rodriguez. I don't know why I connected the two names. That was kind of bad of me. And I don't like Neto. Instead, I prefer Guedes, Trincao, Leao. I would prefer Trincao playing. I prefer Trincao playing. Leao's sort of a sub player. I'm sorry. Leao with his performances are kind of mid. I know he got that goal, but I mean, let's be honest. That goal was pretty easy to get there. I mean, he banged it in, which was good, but it's like, basically a tap in. And this is going to be now with, I believe that's Ruben Diaz. I mean, I wish Pepe was actually still playing, I can't lie, because Pepe would improve the centre-back line 100,000%, like 100%. And they don't even have me on the roster for batting either. I'll just be in bullpen practicing. That is so rigged, Scotty. That is rigged, man. I mean, again, I don't really know much about baseball, so I can't really call it, but that seems pretty rigged that you can't even play a match. That's a pretty important one as well in the knockout stage. And hey, Dino, never seen so much hate from American pundits. They feel Portugal needs to bench Ronaldo. That's why I just stopped listening to the pundits altogether, because A, they're never going to bench Ronaldo. I mean, Roberto Martinez will never do that. He likes Ronaldo, and he's probably going to become Al Nassr's manager next, so, he's not going to bench him there either. And second of all is that those guys have literally zero clue what they're talking about. I mean, like, talk about someone who has no clue. As you could see, in the last match, as they start playing as a team together, Ronaldo scored. When they don't play as a team, play individualistically, they don't score. And still, I think the problem with this team is Vitinha, and I think he is the biggest problem. They've taken out João Neves for this game and played Ruben Neves, but I actually think it's Vitinha who should have been taken out, and Ruben Neves should have started over him and João Neves play. We're not going to ever get to see that, unfortunately, unless, something happens. But all I can say is that I feel like Vitinha, if he didn't play and Ruben Neves and João Neves were both playing, they're both pretty, they pass the ball somewhat up the field a little bit. At least in the last game, João Neves passed the ball up the field. Vitinha just continually back passing. It was not really great at all. It's going to be a free kick for Portugal. It's going to be taken by Bruno. He's going to try and cross this one in. And honestly, I want Colombia to win, so Ghana go against them instead of Portugal. Shh. Bruno passing the ball through. Nuno Mendes controlling. What the heck is that? Nuno just straight up dribbles into someone. This is what I'm saying about Nuno, man. He's so fluctuant. Like, he does some really good gameplay and then he just doesn't. And please, can you allow us to watch the game? No, because it's against the law. I will get very in trouble. When on gain. Wait, how do I even say this name? When on gain US a norm? Nom? Sorry, I can't pronounce that. I'm very sorry. But yeah, that's it will get me in trouble if I show the game here. So the best I can do is commentate, of course. Places to watch. BBC One is where I'm watching the game on, so you can watch it there on the iPlayer. That is where you can see it. And Vitinha for BSG, Vitinha for Portugal. Exactly. I mean, Vitinha is literally a club player. Same with Bernardo. Both of them are club players. And if Ghana go against Portugal, we're finished. I mean, Ghana put up a fight against England. They could just park the bus and bring it to pens. But again, Portugal need to win this World Cup, so they need to beat every opponent, and one of the opponents to beat would be, of course, if they make it through first, which is Ghana. And, hopefully they do go ahead and beat them because, got to win every game now, starting from this game today. I mean, a loss here wouldn't be that bad. It's just really the fact that, we're going against harder opponents in the next stage, and we don't really want that. We want to not really risk our chances too much. But again, to win a World Cup, you got to beat every opponent that you face. So, one way or another, you're going to face a hard opponent eventually. And so you need to really just, take the game seriously. You need to know that you can still win it no matter what. And yeah, that's how we have to play. That's the mentality these players have to play at, that they can win any game, because I feel like Portugal players sometimes don't play with that mentality. They sometimes play like they're the weaker team, which isn't great. They should always play like they're the stronger team, because that's how Argentina play their games. They always play like they're the team that's going to win no matter what. So, Portugal needs to really take that ideology and start playing like that. Nuno Mendes with a throw-in on the left side here. It's going to be about the 6th minute for Portugal's game. It's going to be connection there with João Felix, just trying to get the ball, and Colombia defend that. Felix kicks it out. It's going to be a throw-in for Colombia. Again, Colombia getting a lot of the ball here, which isn't great. We need to start off with a goal, I feel like. If we get a goal early on here, I feel like it's going to be helpful for us in terms of, just having control of the game, having more control. Because a lot of the Portugal players, they get very, it's sort of like Al Nassr. When Al Nassr concedes first, they sort of play bad. And Portugal just have that same sort of mentality where they don't have the comeback mentality. Real Madrid has that comeback mentality, at least they used to. And Portugal doesn't really have that, so they need to sort of have that mentality, and to build that mentality, they need to, be a bit more strong-minded in terms of, knowing that they can win any game. And João Felix with a cross going in, almost connects there with Neto. What the heck is Neto doing, bro? Just literally evades everything. Sunyan. Sun means so goofy. And Dino, around the 10th minute, I'm going to go ahead and watch the real match. Sure, Benorin, sure, no props. No props. By the way, always with like a watch-along stream, the whole point of them is you put on the real match, and then you can put on this stream to like chat or whatever on the side, on like another device or whatever. But yeah, if you don't want to do that and watch the real match, not a problem. I mean, I'm not gonna stop anyone from watching football, that's for sure. It's gonna be with Arias, who's actually pretty good. You know, he had a bad game with Wolves this season. You know, it was not great with them actually. But you know, before that, he was actually showing up in the Club World Cup. He was really good for his team. I forgot what team it was, but he was really good. So yeah, I was surprised he actually didn't perform in Wolves. It's really crazy, actually. And hi, Rishan. Bro, can you see my post in halftime? Yeah, no problem, Rishan. No probs. And you used to be chatting for real. You're a big yapper. I mean, that's fine, totally. You know, chatting's fine, completely. Neto holding the ball up. He's getting pretty fouled there. I don't know why the referee's not calling that. That is, like, pretty physical. It's going to be with Bruno. Bruno chipping the ball over. That was a good chip. Cancelo trying to run onto this one. He controls it. Cancelo, I actually think he's been put in some decent crosses with Portugal, so I got to say, keep that off Cancelo, man. And Neto, controlled by Bruno. Bruno back to Vitinha. Vitinha, I do not back pass. Of course he back passes. Okay, this is going to be to absolutely no one. Yay. We just kicked the ball straight out. Ruben Neves, maybe you weren't the right choice to put on. Jeez Louise, he just kicks the ball to no one. There was no one even marking, no pressure whatsoever, and bro just boots it straight out. Infantino laughing at that. Of course he is. Of course he's laughing at that. Man, this guy Infantino is so dodgy. I'm not even joking. Like, what is that? Man's laughing at our player for kicking the ball out. And as soon as the camera showed him, he started locking in. Like, that is sus, man. That is sus. Vitinha over to Ruben Neves. We definitely need just to start developing, though, over the years, though, some more centre-backs from Portugal, man, because there's, like, almost none. No good Portuguese centre-backs, basically. You know, we got a couple, but they're just all pretty okay compared to, like, Pepe. Is Ruben Neves orchestrator or box-to-box? He's more of like a box-to-box, you know. He's not really a controlling mid. That's the problem here. We don't really have a, you know, orchestrating midfielder here because Vitinha just back passes. You know, I thought he would be the one that orchestrates, but no, he just back passes. Bruno kind of play makes, but Ruben Neves is more of a defensive midfielder. But it's kind of frustrating there just to see his pass. It's like, what the heck are you doing? That is not the style of pass you're used to from him. And Nuno Mendes dribbles straight out. They're not doing good so far. I got to say, these Portuguese players are just performing bad at the moment. BRB, got to meet the plug? Okay, sure. What? Got to meet the plug? What the heck does that mean? It's going to be now back into the defense with Sanchez. You're going to bring your device to the plug? I'm like, what? Okay, I'm confused. And it's going to be a pass out by Vargas. And why can't we have a goalkeeper like Muslera that we're versing? I mean, Muslera for Uruguay has been absolutely awful. By the way, World Cup live form, just for anyone to update themselves. Here is the live form as it stands, with Room as the goalkeeper still, Hakimi is right back, Van Heck is the new centre-back with Nuno Mendes in the left back, though it might change based on his performance today. Bellingham as the right mid with Messi in AM and Modric in left mid with Vinny left wing, Mbappe right wing, Ronaldo and Haaland. Someone was saying bring on, he was saying bring on Van Dijk in the comments, and he was saying why is Ronaldo there? So obviously, you know, Ronaldo hater because he was hitting the laughing emojis right there with that comment. But the reason Van Dijk isn't there is because they were playing a nothing burger team. Like, literally, Tunisia. I'm sorry, anyone who's from Tunisia who ever watches this. I'm sure no one here is really from Tunisia currently. But, you know, I'm sorry, your team just did nothing this World Cup. I mean, they need to really step up their game and development because there's no one besides Hannibal. But, yeah, I mean, Van Heck was definitely better as well. I know he's in the same team, but, you know, he was better. Better performance. You know, Van Dijk was okay. Van Dijk was okay, but I was actually going to change up Van Heck to someone else. I think I was going to put on... Who was I going to put on? I remember I was going to put on another player from another country. I think it was someone from Curacao. I think I was going to put on their left centre-back because he was actually very good in the game I watched between them and Saudi. By the way, Saudi had no emphasis to actually try and win a game at all. Ronaldo goes down, gets elbowed in the face. Referee says play on. Ronaldo, get back up, bro. Come on. Bruno takes a long-range shot to nothing, man. What is Bruno doing with this long-range stuff? The long-range stuff from... I gotta say, the long-range stuff from Bruno is just nothing. Whenever I see it, it just doesn't do anything ever. And Uzbekistan scored in their game against DR Congo. Wow. Okay. Congrats to Uzbekistan. Hopefully they, you know, can I don't even think they can get through because they've got a -6 goal difference. The only one that can really get through here is DRC if they score 4 goals against Uzbekistan. The goal is really good, actually. Whoa, man. Uzbekistan scored bangers. Jeez Louise, man. What a bang. He just chipped it over like 4 players. And then they scored that one against Portugal as ruled out. Like, they're just banging in goals, like, from miles out. Unfortunately, most of them are cancelled, but, you know, this is kind of crazy. How good their finishing is. Like, geez Louise, man. Might be one of the goals of the tournament so far. That one was really good. DRC defense was non-existent, though. I mean, what were they doing? It's going to be now in the midfield with Lerma. Now over to Arias. And my TV channels I watch the matches on blocked the Portugal match for some reason. You don't watch off BBC, Sans? I thought you were in UK, so you can watch off BBC. This is going to be now over with, I believe that is Porta. Now with, I believe, Arias. And it's going to be over to James Rodriguez. He's just going to control the ball. And you're back. W. Scotty got the goods. Okay. And this is going to be now with, I believe that is Arias again. Now over to the other Arias. And now back to Arias. Double Arias. And this is Sanchez. I only got an account and I'm not making one. You don't just make a BBC account. It like takes like 3 seconds. Arias. Luis Diaz. I think, yeah. Best way to watch, I think, is from BBC. For you. I mean, you can watch off ITV as well. Though, of course, you need a TV subscription for that one. It's going to be now over to Arias. Taking a cross. It's going to be deflected away. And controlled by, I believe that is Sanchez. Fox Sports is the other main provider for most of the World Cup games as well. Okay, and there's going to be another chance for Rodriguez. Long shot. And it goes into the crowd there. Not great. Actually, it was Puerta. Never mind. But that wasn't great at all. They need to really, you know, Colombia, if they want to, you know, try and actually beat Portugal, they need to just do what they were doing at the start, beat the runners, because, you know, Ruben Diaz and Renato Vega aren't really that fast. But of course, you know, we're going to hope they don't beat the runners, of course, but, you know, that is one way to beat them. I feel like, you know, they're not really the best centre-backs on quick press at all, especially with what the goals were conceded so far in this Portugal backline. I mean, just some of them are pretty poor, you know, poor quality goals that the other team scored. For example, Wissa's goal wasn't actually that great against us in, you know, the DRC game. You know, it was a header, but the goalkeeper sure came out and, you know, collected. That was a really easy collection for the goalkeeper, actually. And here we go. Chance for Cancelo to cross in. Ronaldo not there. It's going to be cleared away and controlled up by Renato Vega. Vitinha, do not back pass. I swear on my life. Thank goodness. It's going to be João Felix. João Felix holding the ball up. Back to Vitinha. There's some space for João Felix to run in. Vitinha holding the ball. Back to Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes can get a cross off there would be really good. No, he doesn't. He passes to Vitinha. 1-2 with Bruno. Bruno now over to Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves. I like Ruben Neves playing the ball forward. It's just he needs to stop making small mistakes. That's basically what he needs to do. Not make small mistakes and he's good. Vitinha, game ready with the ball. Might make a cross. No, of course he won't. It's going to be back to Ruben Neves again. And back to Ruben Diaz. Don't pass around the back, guys. You know that's not what we need to do today. Come on. This is not a team where you can pass around the back. You need to apply constant pressure to Colombia. You know, feel comfortable in the ball, but provide constant pressure. You know, you don't want to be just sitting back and passing, because I know, you know, you don't need to win this game technically, but we need to assert dominance on the teams, you know, because I feel like if you're not putting up a strong performance for 2 games in a row in the World Cup, that's, you know, kind of a weakness that can be exploited by the other teams mentally, you know, especially going to the knockout rounds. Good cross going in, back post. It's almost a header for Nuno Mendes, but it's not. It's going to be some press by Bruno. It's going to be with Arias now. João Felix also pressing. Bruno's calling for something. I don't know what he's actually calling for there. I didn't really see what he's actually calling for. Vitinha. You're watching the Uzbekistan match, of course. And Ronaldo flick over. Wow, what a flick to Neto. Just can't control, of course. Neto just got not the vision to really notice that pass was available. He doesn't really control it. Here's a chance now for Colombia. It's going to be a good chance, actually. It's Cordoba on the right side there. He passes Bruno. He takes a shot. Saved by Diogo Costa. It's cleared away. Back with Puerta outside the box. It's another shot. Luis Diaz, and the goalkeeper does not save it. It's going to be a free tap-in corner for Colombia there to get. What are they doing, man? Just defensively nothing from Portugal, by the way. Literally no defensive pressure at all. That is awful. Bruno just gets literally easily past. Diogo Costa with a really good save there. And then just another poor clearance by another one of our players. It's just not great. It is not great at all. I'm actually worried about corner set pieces as well because we seem to concede from corners, like, pretty easily. Diogo Costa better come out here and actually collect if he can. You know, this is another match where, you know, you really gotta sort of be good at defending. You can't be doing these stupid mistakes like we're doing in every match, it seems. I love how Americans are confused that people showed up 2 hours before the game started, even though they do the same for tailgating. I know exactly. I mean, this is common, you know, football heritage. You come before the game. Like, when I went to the Al Nassr matches, one game I came 3 hours before, and I was just sitting in the empty stadium when they opened it up. There was, like, maybe 20 other people. Like, literally. That's you know, that's just heritage. You know, it is what it is. And it's actually fun to do as well. When you're sitting and waiting for the stadium to fill up, it's like kind of chill, especially when the stadium's pretty empty. It's like very relaxing just to see the field empty, you know, envision the game, envision the final score. That's what I like doing anyway. And this is going to be back with Ruben Dias over to Renato Vega. And plus, you get to see the players train like an hour before the match starts. Nuno Mendes, Vitinha, and now over to Ruben Neves. Vitinha again. And Bruno, he's doing a little bit less back passes today. I gotta say, he is doing less back passes, Vitinha. I gotta give him, you know, thing where I give him 6 attempts on goal for Colombia, 1 on target, 2 for Portugal, 0 off target. So far, none from Ronaldo. He's not really getting any service at the moment from these players. You know, they're just not really providing anything at all. It's going to be a free kick for someone. I don't know what's happening here. Congo scored. It's 1-1. Wow. If our defense plays like this in the knockouts, yeah, I know. We cannot play like this defensively in the knockouts. This is actually embarrassing defense. Like, Portugal here, it's looking like we're going to just have to outscore every team. And I don't know if we can do that against the worst opponents. That's why I would rather play England, Spain, France than Ghana. I would rather play those other 3. I would rather, instead of Cabo Verde as well. I would rather play those other ones because, you know, at least they're not parking the bus the whole game, because that's what these smaller teams do, and we're weak against that because we can't get through, and then they score off like a set piece because of our poor defense. It's going to be play on for Nuno Mendes over to Vitinha. Colombia really diving today. And hi, Franco. Welcome stream. Hope you're doing good. VR checking the goal gets disallowed. Oh, wow. Thanks, Sans, for keeping me up to date on the DRC Uzbekistan game. And check out the video of Uruguayan lady blaming FIFA for Uruguay collapse, saying that they have it out for small countries, even though Cape Verde were advanced. I'll see the video, but man, that doesn't even make sense. I mean, when I watch Uruguay's games, man, they were awful. Their goalkeeper is trash. You know, they're barely winning games. They're winning games because they're literally one guy half the time. You know, that one guy, I forgot his name. Araujo. João Felix tries to get a cross on. He touches the ball. It's actually a bad touch. It's going to be crossed out by Sanchez. It's going to be tried to be collected by Bruno. He's trying to get it. Colombia is defending way better than Portugal's defense at the moment. Our press can't really win the ball back, unfortunately. They're just, you know, too good at defending at the moment. And that's going to be Nuno Mendes wins it back. João Felix, nice skill there. I love Felix's skills. They're very simple, but they get the job done. They're not really fancy like, you know, some of the other players I've been watching where they just do nothing skills for no reason. Nuno Mendes. Man, what is Nuno doing today, man? What is he doing? Just get rid of the ball. He's like holding up the ball for no reason there. Like, what are you doing? Ruben Dias. Ruben Neves I like as well. He plays as almost like a third centre-back, so we kind of need that sort of player. And I don't like Vitinha playing it because when he does that sort of play, he plays too much like a defender, and he doesn't really pass the ball forward and create, which is what he should be doing with his abilities and skill set. And so many foul merchants in this game. I know, so many fouls by Colombia, man, like, and just not being called. I don't like this referee currently playing. Like, I know he's not Moroccan or Argentinian, but I would rather have the Moroccan ref from last game over this guy from Australia, because, man, this guy just called nothing. He literally calls nothing at all. It's actually embarrassing how little calls he gives to the you know, play. And I know it's kind of smooth to watch sometimes, but some of it is just unnecessary. Like, half the time it's actual fouls that aren't getting called. Man, he just lets go of it. But some of them, like, I would say he calls, you know, properly and does it. Oh my goodness, man. Jeez Louise. Ruben Neves on the line clearance there. Oh, what is going on, man? This is horrendous defending. I mean, lucky that's not a corner. That's a throw-in for Colombia. It's going to be taken by James Rodriguez. And my local Walmart is having a meet and greet with Falcao and Suarez. I would go for Falcao only since I don't care for Suarez, but you are forced to take a picture with both. I mean, he's still a legend player, you know. It's a picture. A picture's a picture, I guess. Say Hala Madrid to him. He gets annoyed, starts trying to bite you. That'd be pretty funny. And Neto trying to get the ball there. It's going to be cleared away by the goalkeeper. Here we go. It's actually a decent chance for, Portugal. They're actually pretty far up the field there. I just don't like Neto starting, man. He just doesn't really provide anything on the team, I gotta say. He's sort of like a passenger player. Ronaldo controls the ball up, gets absolutely taken out from behind. It's going to be a free kick for Portugal. And what is this? This ain't champions mentality. I know, this is not champions mentality. This is championship gameplay. Like, literally, what the heck is going on, man? We've reverted back to DRC gameplay. As soon as we go against a good team, we go back to the gameplay we did against DRC. Play like you did against Uzbekistan. Press, pass the ball forward. Like, what are you doing? Almost conceded 2 goals immediately. Why the heck is Ronaldo up there to take that? I mean, he could do the fake thing before, but I would just stand forward for this one. Ronaldo, like, just, I guess we could do the thing we did against Uzbekistan. That was actually pretty effective there. The fake out, and then you ran forward and, got it. That was really good from that last game, actually. I like that one. Ronaldo might actually take this. It actually looks like he might take this. I'm not even joking. Like, I know the other ones didn't really. This one, it looks like he might take because he's standing back. He didn't really do something with the ball. Okay, now he is. Yeah, he might actually take this. I don't think Bruno and Neto are going to take this one. I think they're going to fake, and it's going to be this time Ronaldo taking. And Ronaldo takes a shot. It's on target. Oh, just bashes it into the goalkeeper. It was a good shot, just not really any power there. I mean, he needed to lift that up a little bit away from the goalkeeper. I know, that is a good shot, I gotta say. That is something, he usually hits those off target as well. Like, the last couple of those long-range ones, he sent straight over, like, quite far. So that one, this shirt might make Ronaldo play better. I'm not even joking. Like, this shirt is making him play like 2016 Ronaldo, no joke. I mean, the shirts were similar as well, so, I mean, the shirt's something. Shirt special. João Felix winning the ball back there. It's going to be a throw-in for Colombia. Felix adding a little bit of, heat to the Colombian players. They are trying to rage bait a little bit here. It's going to be a cooling break already? No, please don't be a cooling break. I actually hate the cooling breaks. I'm sorry, guys. I really do dislike them a lot. That was a good free kick. It just should have bashed it to the right more. Don't you know Messi is playing today too? Yeah. Not going to watch. He's actually coming on in the second half as a sub. But yeah, I'm more concerned about this match here. Because Argentina secured their place, and plus, they're versing Cabo Verde, I think, next after Jordan, so we'll have to see. Cabo Verde have to just play defensive like they did against Spain. They could actually bring it to pens and potentially win that game. They would just have to play more defensively. I mean, Argentina are probably going to get through, but, Cabo Verde could provide another surprise in this tournament. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, the Argentina game, Jordan versus Argentina, and Austria versus Algeria also later, and currently playing Uzbekistan versus DRC, and Portugal versus Colombia. Trincao and Ronaldo just having a little bit of a chat there as well. I don't like the hydration break. I'm sorry. This is not good. The hydration break just breaks up all of the momentum that you build as well, especially since it's an attacking throw for Colombia. So, our defense might not be ready for that, though it could go the other way and say that their attack might not be ready for our defense. I feel like it's really just disadvantageous. I mean, some stadiums, yeah, it does make sense to do, but I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it breaks up play too much, and then sometimes the added time given from the hydration break isn't always provided. Wow, the moon really out for today. Jeez, is that a full moon? Nice. And there are some reports USA will be applied to host the 2038 World Cup, and Infantino will increase to 64 teams. That would be the end of football if that. If they get another World Cup, that's insane, man. That is insane. I mean, as much as I like, I think this tournament's been somewhat okay in terms of how much people were complaining beforehand. I think it's actually turned out pretty okay. But, man, I would not want to see a World Cup repeating in a host location that's literally 12 years away. Like, repeating that soon, I would wait 25 plus years before you would repeat the location again. And hi, Masusic. Welcome stream. Hope you're doing good. You have a massive salad. W. Scotty. Let's go. And I'm doing something very interesting. If you could just send me a picture with your hands in your pockets. Okay, after the match, I'll do that, Sans. Why not? Yeah, don't know why. Again, I feel like the hydration breaks also increased over just in time during the tournament as well. Like, I don't remember the hydration break being this long in the first match. I feel like in the first match, it was like 2 minutes. Then it went 3 minutes, and then it went 4 minutes, and now it's like 5 minutes per hydration break. I mean, this one's actually pretty, quick. But the one of the games before, I think it was the Saudi game or something. Not that game, actually. It was one of the games the other day. It was like 5 minutes long, the hydration break. It was like long. It was like long. You just got rare yield. W's, Mutrich. Well done, man. W's, chocolate boy. Lady in the crowd. Thanks. W dance. Not only that, 64 teams is too much. What's next to the whole world? I know that 64 teams is too much, especially for people trying to watch the whole thing as well. And there's no point in qualifiers at that point, It's like, why would you, celebrate a qualifier when you're basically through? You'd have to verse like one opponent to qualify, or two opponents. Like, I just think it's really, no real point in doing it. There's no real, it takes away the competition, as well. Because then you'll get results like, you'll start getting these buffer results of, I mean, yeah, you could get a good result. Like, for example, I feel like this is the sort of the adequate amount they've reached now. I mean, again, quite a lot in this one, but I feel like this is an adequate amount. But if you increase the teams, per group, then you'll get stuff too much where it's like, Cabo Verde, how they pulled off the draw against Spain. You'll get more and stuff like that, where it's just, it doesn't really show the skill capacity of a team because the other team's just defending the whole game for a 0-0, So I really think that they should stop here at this amount and, maybe in 100 years' time, make it expanded. But currently, it doesn't need to be expanded any further. Otherwise, the quality of the tournament in terms of, how many worse teams are advancing goes up exponentially because, who's going to watch, besides if you're from these countries, who's going to watch like round of 16 in the future? Like, I don't know, Lesotho versus Luxembourg, besides the people that are from those countries, and the ultra supporters of football. I mean, and what happens if, for example, you got in a group Lesotho, Luxembourg, Portugal, Ghana, and, DRC, for example, in one group, right? You would have, most likely, Portugal picking up a couple of draws there because those other teams just going to park the bus the whole time. They're not even going to try and play. They're going to just literally defend the whole match to get their first point in their tournament. Like, just sort of tanks the quality down, and it makes the teams that you want to see advance not advance. And I mean, good on the teams, other teams are advancing, but still, I mean, the World Cup, I feel like most people do enjoy when the better teams advance, and then you got those random nations that are smaller that, make it through. They make it through against these, other, bigger nations. And that, like, Cabo Verde, I feel like, this tournament showed they've got the quality to get through, and I feel like that would be enjoyable this tournament, but, next tournament, if we have, a bigger format, then it's not going to be as enjoyable because, it's easier for them to get through. And Portugal is just too slow in getting the ball to the final third. Exactly, Chak. I 100% agree. This match is like the DRC match all over again. It's the same quality match. 2-1 for real. Yeah, I would agree 2-1, Frango. I feel like we're not keeping a clean sheet in this game, that's for sure. I mean, if we keep a clean sheet, fair enough. But, I mean, we shouldn't really keep a clean sheet here. And Almes Rodriguez complains for a corner and actually gets the corner. Are we joking? Bro can just complain for the corner and get it. I mean, okay, fair enough. Okay, no, I take it back. I take it back. The ref's absolutely blind. Portugal players shouldn't be complaining for that. Jeez Louise. Okay, I will 100% take that as a yes. In the Women's World Cup, North Korea will be playing. Rest in peace to the players if they get knocked out. That's crazy. Nah, the women's North Korea team is actually good. And, what? They gave a goal? What is going on, man? Corner, goal kick, corner. Like, what is going on? Just give the corner, bro, or give the goal kick. What are you doing? This is why I hate this ref, man, and I've seen this ref in the other games. He's awful. He does not know how to ref a game. I mean, just go back to A-League, bro. You have no clue what you're doing. Literally, no wonder you're reffing AFC 2 games. Like, geez Louise, get out. Absolutely disgusting referee gameplay. And Bruno to Ronaldo. It might be offside. I think it is. And Ronaldo takes a shot. It is offside, though. That is offside. I mean, that was pretty tight there, actually. I just feel like Bruno releases it too late. It's, way too late from Bruno. He takes, like, an extra touch for no reason. If anything, Zhao should have actually done the pass to Ronaldo instead because there was no one in front of him. That would have been better. 10 to 12 years ago, a World Cup hat-trick was considered extra special and ordinary. Now random NPC. I know, exactly. We got random guys scoring hat tricks. I mean, they're not really random, the people who have scored hat tricks in the tournament so far, but you know, you're going to get in the 64 tournament now. You're going to get just random people scoring hat tricks that, you know, are playing in, you know, second division teams. You know, like literally. Bruno crossing the ball over. It's going to be over to Neto. Chance for Ronaldo to receive a cross here. Let's see. Cut back to... What is Neto, man? Neto is such a nothing burger player. I'm not even joking. How is this guy starting matches? Bro's more worried about his looks in the press conference as well. It's like, geez Louise, man. What are you doing? Man, this match is not great in terms of Portugal's quality today. Like, this is not great. And this ref is calling everything for Colombia. I've not seen one call go Portugal's way besides that corner to a goal kick. How is that a foul by Ruben Diaz? He jumps up and head. Okay, just... Man, Colombia is such a dive merchants, I can't lie. Why don't they just increase the lobs and crosses? You can see Ronaldo hungry for them. Ronaldo comes far back for the ball because they're having a... Exactly. Just not passing the ball up fast enough. It's actually, again, DRC gameplay again. It's really embarrassing just how the switch-ups are crazy. Yeah, Australian ref. Well, bro's got no clue what he's doing. Please, bro, just go back to A-League. Like, literally, you have no clue. You do not represent Australia well with your horrendous refereeing at the moment. Jeez Louise, man. Disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. This guy is like, I don't even know how he's reffing in this tournament. Like, man, like, I've seen you ref. Did he ref the AFC? I swear he ref the AFC 2 final. Let me check that. I'm checking the AFC 2 final. I swear this Muppet was the ref for that game. I'm not even joking. Okay, let's check. I can't see the stupid ref in that match. AFC 2 final ref 25-26. Let me check. No, it wasn't. Okay, well, fair enough. Can't believe we lost that final, man. That's actually crazy. I swear he refed an AFC 2 game and he was like poor in it, though. No wonder we playing bad because we playing in Miami. Yeah. Colombia, this is... Roberto Martinez said before game, this is like an away stadium, basically. And, you know, he's saying here, we're going to finally get the taste of an away game. And I know he's referring to later in the tournament, of course, if we do top the group, we're going to versus Argentina, who we will have the away game too. It will be like an away game, basically, for us. If they can't push the ball through, then lob. I know, exactly. Just lob it over. And I swear that guy Vitinha never does that, ever. I've not seen Vitinha lob the ball once unless he's under real pressure. And he does the worst lob I've ever seen in my life. Showing that on-the-line clearance there from... They're trying to show like there's a penalty for Colombia. I thought they were showing the on-the-line clearance from Ruben Neves, but... I mean, that's not a pen at all. This is BBC, though. As soon as you watch BBC, you know the broadcasting is going to be absolutely horrendously biased against Portugal and you know, towards Colombia because, man, BBC hates Ronaldo. They absolutely hate him. Brought info I found, he was voted best ref in Australia. That's why he was chosen, of course. Of course, that's that. I mean, look at the quality of comp he's managing. Like, I mean, are we being serious? I know, just attack. Like, it ain't that deep, man. Like, exactly. Like, there's nothing on stake in this game as well. There's literally nothing at stake in this game. Like, I know, you can lose and get harder opponents, but there isn't really anything at stake because in the end, you're going to have to verse a hard opponent regardless. So, you know, eventually in the tournament. So you might as well get rid of the hard ones now and then maybe have an easier chance further up the field. It's like, just what are you doing? It's nothing. The wingers aren't doing runs. I'm surprised Zhao's even playing wing. I liked him when he was playing yesterday more central. Bruno's playing in the position Zhao was playing yesterday. I feel like, you know, really the option should have been, look at this stat pad of Vitinha with the highest rating on the field as well with his 7.2. 27 passes complete with 100% accuracy. Give me a break, bro. The only passes you're completing is back passes to the goalkeeper. Lost count the amount of lobs Colombia is doing. They're literally lobbing down the ball down the field, and they're getting fouls because our defenders don't know how to actually defend properly. Feel Portugal are playing for second place. Maybe they want to avoid Argentina. Yeah, they might be. They might be playing for second. I don't know. Again, this is a strategy of the coach that we don't know from behind the scenes. So, again, this is very interesting how they're switched up. I mean, you can see when they turned it on, yes, the last match, they turned that match on like, geez Louise, that was an absolute match turn on. Showing Matt Damon in the crowd there, we don't care. Why? Show the match, they're playing. Diogo Costa with a nice catch. Bro has never watched this matches in his life, I'm telling you. Maybe he has, I don't know, I'm not going to assume, but still, like, why? Okay, this is going to be back to Ruben Neves, now with Cancelo. Gotta say, Cancelo is probably actually playing the best, surprisingly, which is really surprising because, you know, I usually consider him the one that's downfalling our team. So, you know, I'm actually pretty happy with Cancelo's level in the World Cup so far. He's actually pretty decent. Nice clearance from him there into the middle of the park there. What are they fiddling around at the back, man? I need to watch the games in Spanish. I should. I mean, I wish I could watch it all in commentation, but, you know, the only times I watch in commentation now are just for the other matches I'm not streaming, which I watch off the BBC and ITV because they're the only channels I have access to. But, I mean, if you say a good Spanish channel, I can try and, you know, get their app or whatever to watch it off. It's going to be now with Ronaldo trying to bring the ball down the field here. He's going to pass it off to Neto, setting up the play here. Neto trying to chip it in. Ronaldo trying to get the header. Just not able to do so. Vitinha's going to take a shot. Just an awful shot for Vitinha. Again, a nothing shot from him. And Bruno headers it over. It's going to be with Cancelo. Cancelo getting ready to do something. Crosses it in. It's going to be to no one. What is that, man? Oh, just at least he's crossing. That's all I can say. But seriously, I mean, there's so much more when the games are crossing. You've been here the entire stream, by the way. W's Eiley. Let's go. Shout out entertain T-Rex member. I mean, to be honest, I feel like facing Spain and France or Portugal is easier than Argentina. I'm not even joking. I actually feel like we'd beat Spain and we'd beat France, especially since Spain have not looked good this tournament. I gotta say, they look really shaky. I mean, playing like this, we're not going to beat them, but, you know, playing like the Uzbekistan game, we'd beat them. I think pretty solidly. I think we'd beat them 2-1, 3-1. But yeah, just I feel like Spain in their games just do not look at all like they have the ability to, you know, score a lot of goals in games. I mean, they did score a lot against Saudi, but Saudi just don't even look like they want to play football. They literally look like they wanted to go home already. And that's a good pass, actually, by Neto. That was something, finally did something for once in his life. And a good pass back. Bruno takes a shot. What are you doing, Bruno? Ronaldo with a bicycle kick. It's going to be play on for Portugal. Ronaldo attempts the bicycle kick. It's going to be João Felix passing it over. Here we go. Cross going in. It's going to be to absolutely no one. What is that cross, man? What is our crossing game today? I mean, as much I want to see more crosses, but the crossing game is awful. Vitinha. Back to Bruno. Bruno to Felix. Ronaldo touches. Back to Nuno Mendes. Now it's going to be with Neto. Neto back to Vitinha. And it's going to be Ruben Neves. Long shot. Oh my goodness. That's a good shot. And Nuno Mendes. He's saying there's a goalkeeper touch. This referee calling it. Get away, ref, man. What is this, ref? This ref's a goof. I'm not even joking, man. This is disgusting. There is a deflection. There is such a... Oh my goodness. That is such a clear deflection as well. This ref's waving her away like that. Bro's standing in the eyesight of the deflection and he... Oh, man. Man, this ref is disgustingly bad. Bruno should have left that for Ronaldo. Another ball hog moment from Bruno, man. This guy is such a ball hog. I'm not even joking. Like, I know they call him the assist merchant. Yeah, assist merchant for Man U, bro. And then as soon as he turns it to Portugal, he's acting like he's... They gave it goal kick. They actually gave that a goal kick. That is disgusting, man. That was such an obvious deflection off a player as well. And the ref's standing right there. This ref is disgusting. Ball doesn't go out. Ref gives a throw in. Man, I can't. This ref is something. This ref is something special, man. He needs to just stop reffing games. Literally. I think he actually needs to stop reffing games. You go back to the A-League, bro. You know nothing. You actually know nothing about football, man. How is that a foul, A, on Arias? And then, second of all, how in the world is that a throw-in when the ball doesn't go out? These Colombian players are such dive merchants. Here we go. It's going to be with Bruno. Back to Ronaldo. Giving a one-touch cross. It's going to be cleared away. Oh, not good again. And that's going to be shoved out. Wow. Felix is rage baiting them, man. It's actually... I like the rage bait from Felix. Keep rage baiting them. Keep rage baiting them. Bruno saying that should be a foul for Portugal. Looks like it might be a foul, actually. The ref might have given this. No, he's going to give a throw-in. Highly recommend the second option, W's, yeah. It looks like we're going to probably only get one goal from the GOAT today. It looks like maybe. And here we go, chance. And it's a show. Oh, my goodness, man. Felix should have passed again. Another ball hog moment. Pass. Pass to Bruno. He was there. Just not. No. I mean, he tried, but he really should have passed that to Bruno. That was an option. You passed that to Bruno. He tried that. I mean, fair enough. Zhao should, yeah, just let it go. There's another one where he should have just let it go. Good throw by Nuno, by the way. Man, that was a good throw-in. Just pass it to Bruno, man. And then the other one, pass to Ronaldo. Stupid Bruno and Felix ball hogging. Both of them. And then this ref, man, it's a mix of just trash today at the moment. We got a poor quality ref. We got an Argentinian VAR second assistant there or whatever. I mean, he's probably going to do nothing really. But the Australian refs, man, like what has the Australian refs got against Portugal? Like, geez Louise. This guy giving everything to Colombia, like literally everything they've received so far in this game, except for that, again, the goal kick before the corner or whatever it is. You know, it's going to be back with Sanchez. I just need to see a better performance in the second half. We need to come back in the second half. You know, again, first half didn't concede a goal. We're really close to conceding multiple goals. We're close to scoring a goal twice on 2 occasions there, but just, again, it's not really been the best performance, and we need to see in the second half, you know, that the players coming on with a little bit of a better mindset here, just not really, you know, providing any balls into the middle. You know, this will get all put on blame for Ronaldo again, but it's not his blame. This is 100% the blame of Bruno and Felix for being ball hogs, and the rest of the team for not even knowing how to pass the ball at all. I decided to turn on Avengers Endgame because Uzbekistan game was annoying you. I mean, fair enough. It's going to be now a crossover to the side here. It's going to be with Arias taking a cross. It's going to be controlled by Rodriguez. Shot, and it's going to be cleared away by Renato Vega. Why are our clearances very mid? These are very poor clearances. Ronaldo shoulders the ball over to Neto. Neto can't receive a ball for his life, and somehow a free kick for a player that isn't touched. Neto needs to be subbed first thing in the second half here. Sub off Neto, bring on Trincao. Hopefully Trincao does some more passing. Conceição actually was doing less passing in the previous game. I mean, Conceição or Trincao, it's fine either one of them, but they need to start passing a little bit more there. Diogo Costa running out here. He's going to collect the ball. Not really any, just grasp for the game, these guys. They're not really pushing. Just push for the ball. I mean, Colombia, again, pretty strong side. I wouldn't say they're weak, Colombia as well. I think a lot of people underestimate them in terms of their abilities. I feel like they're probably on the same level, I would argue, as, you know, Japan. They're sort of like a Japan sort of team, you know. They're on pretty much the same level. Foul on Ronaldo. It's going to be a free kick, potentially, for Portugal. We'll have to wait and see. Ronaldo fouled. 100% that's a foul by Machado. And am I right to do that, lads? Yeah, sure. I mean, why don't you just put it on the Portugal game, Goat Sands? Vitinha. It's going to be now over to Renato Vega. Renato Vega to Nuno Mendes. And Nuno's trying to get past. He gets past one almost. He gets past another. That's João Felix. Oh, just an unnecessary skill from João, man. What was he doing that for? He just does a 12 for no reason. Win back there. Nice and easy by Cancelo. Cancelo's skilling too much. Again, another player who's skilling too much. Like, what is he skilling? What is he skilling for? What is he skilling for? Oh, man. What are they doing? Renato Vega not clearing. It's going to be a long range. What are they skilling for? This is individual gameplay again, guys. We're back to Portugal playing like an individual body instead of a team here, and it's really frustrating to watch. They play one game as a team to get rid of the haters, and then they play as an individual again the next match. Like, just skill from João, skill from Cancelo, skill from Renato Vega. Like, just pass the ball, guys. Bring it up the field. Literally, it is not that hard. I promise you it's not that hard. I promise, in that position, in Cancelo's position, easy back pass to Renato Vega. He's instantly got possession. What it should be, you're letting Colombia take the ball and bring it upfield. The more shots Luis Diaz, James Rodriguez, and Cordoba are going to get, the more chances they have of scoring. It's actually embarrassing. It's really embarrassing. It actually is. No passing, but just pushing. They don't lift up there. I know. Just dribbling the ball down the field to no one. They're doing so many useless dribbles, like, as well. And it's like, so far the players I'm subbing off immediately is I'm subbing off Pedro Neto. And yeah, Neto I'm subbing off because he's done absolutely nothing, this guy, literally. I'm probably going to sub off here as well Ruben Neves, bring on João Neves again, just because Ruben Neves is not what I expected this game. And I would probably also sub off Nuno Mendes, man. He is providing no impact in this game whatsoever. It's really a poor performance from him. I mean, you know, he's got a couple of good moments, but it just, some of the stuff he's doing in this game is very, very odd. I don't understand how he can fluctuate in quality that much. And here we go, chance for João Felix to pass forward to Nuno. Here we go, Nuno Mendes passing it back to João. João Felix back to Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes, through ball to Ronaldo. Ronaldo's going to take the shot. He goes and takes a shot. Again, nothing. Just that is not great from Ronaldo, actually. I got to say, he just takes a nothing burger shot. And it's going to be advantage play for Colombia here. Nuno Mendes, again, committing a useless foul. That is really wasting possession. They'll blast him for that one. 100% he's going to get blasted for that shot, even though the other players have taken hundreds of those. Like Bruno's one in the first 6 minutes where he shot for no reason. And in fact, Bruno's one was probably worse, but again, they're going to blast Ronaldo for that one, so, no. And Argentina's path to the semis is a cakewalk. I know. Literally free path to the semis, basically. And it's a parry away by Diogo Costa. Diogo Costa currently again player of the match here with the performance. Like, I mean, he is actually doing some decent stuff. It's going to be now a run down the field for Neto. Still running on. It's Neto. Neto still going. Neto getting ready to cut the ball in. Ronaldo running in. Tries to get there. Just not quick enough to reach it. Oh, Neto pass back. He's passed too far forward. And it's just into the path of the Colombian player. And then he's another play that Ronaldo's going to get blasted for again. Oh, he's not fast enough. Just what is the pass quality on that? It's just, oh. You do all the work and then your pass is just not there at all. Again, like, I mean, as well, and these commentators don't watch with an unfiltered lens as well, so you're going to see just horrendous biased takes like that sort of thing. Halftime is being called awful half. That is an awful half. That is really bad, that half. I got to say, I'm very embarrassed by how they played in that half. That is not good at all. Like, I mean, I don't know who showed up today. This is like second division gameplay we're playing at the moment. Like, really embarrassing. Diogo Costa, so far player of the match to me. I mean, it's just, it's awful. It is awful. It's not good at all. And it's really, yeah. Read my comments, very sad. You're walking through the cake, Argentina. It took me 3 days. Crazy. 1 second, Rishan. We're kind of reflecting on the match here so far. Just, again, I mean, stat-wise, Colombia's dominated the stats 100%, 55% possession. They have 13 shots. 13. Nothing from this Portugal team at the moment. It's not, I mean, how are we going to win the World Cup with this trash? Literally this trash. We are watching at the moment trash. I'm not even joking. Like, what are they doing? And then 191 passes. Half of them are by that stat patter in the midfield there who, again, get subbed. Get subbed, bro. You were doing nothing to help this team out. I don't get how. Again, 32 out of 32 passes. What? What are your passes? I mean, I wish there was a passing map. Is there a passing map for the players? Because I wish there was in football, because I would love to see all of his passes directions, which all of them, I guarantee you, are this way, towards the goalkeeper. Oh, man, it's just not good at the moment. Nuno Mendes is 100% getting off that starting 11, though. I've got to say, the form starting 11, that guy is awful today, unless he steps up in the second half here. They got Wayne Rooney, and they got a couple other players, guys on the bench, commentation bench here. They're going to absolutely go and slather Ronaldo. I know for a fact they are. He wants to play Harumble. I don't know why he's doing that. It's actually really frustrating to watch as well. Roberto Martinez playing Harumble for, you know, there's no reason to do it. Like, why are you playing like that, you know, in this game? I don't know. Let's go to your post, Rishan. Did you say, which one do you want me to see? The post for the Al Nassr lineup, or like, what are we looking at here? Okay, Vitinha is so bad. He's not great at all. Vitinha is so mid at football. I mean, everyone who was saying Vitinha is good, by the way, as well. This is the proof I've been saying it every, you know, last year I got blazed for it as well. I said Vitinha was bad last year. No one believed me. All the proof I need, man. Literally, he's so awful. This is your post, right? I'm guessing, Rishan. Wait a second. This one, right? With the post here. The Saudi players. This is the best possible lineup, which should have started against Spain. I agree. I mean, Hamdan should have started. I gotta say, Hamdan should have started striker. He's the only one creating opportunities in the striker. Yeah, give Enrique a retire. Vitinha. Exactly. I mean, I don't know. And hi, Big Boy. Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. So, hopefully, Ronaldo will get a goal and, you know, silence these NPCs. I mean, that coach, man, for Saudi is awful, but the players had no desire or hunger. Hamdan is the striker. Yeah, Hamdan's striker instead of this guy. Oh, unless I can't see. Wait. Okay, there we go. Okay, sorry. Yeah. Okay, I can see now. North Alakidia was started. I would have started. I mean, I would have started Ayman. I would have actually started Ayman in the AM instead of Ganam from Etifok. I feel like Ayman's better player. Or even in, Bashal playing right back, and I would have started that, Harabi guy in left back. I mean, Saud was good. Saud Abdulhamid's good. I would start Saud. But again, I mean, in that match the other day, by the way, they were awful. This guy should not be playing, by the way. This guy here, Salam, is washed. He is so washed at football. I'm not even joking. He just retire, man. Not even just retire. Like your legacy is ending. Ganam is better, bro. Also, no, Ganam is not better than Ayman. Ganam can go then. Ayman can play left wing. Why not? Then Ganam can play AM. Ayman's better. Instructions. I mean, all I read whenever I go to Al Nassr Zone, Al Nassr Zone blast the people in the comment section. They blast Ayman. They have zero clue what they're talking about. I'm not even joking. Like, they don't see the vision. I go to, when I went to the matches in person, Ayman's a joy to watch, man. He's always putting in 110. Bashar was the only good player last night, by the way. Bashar was the only one in Al Amri. The rest of these guys were literally playing like they're, never seen a football in their life, except for Hamdan as well. He's actually good. The other ones, though, I mean, these guys were sloppy. And you know why they don't play Nassr players? Because they've got an agenda to play Halal players. They've been told to play only Al Halal players, by the way, mostly. And put a couple other ones in, but mostly only Halal players. That's their agenda, and it's really frustrating, actually, to watch that agenda, because it lets down the team a lot, because the Halal players are actually pretty mid. I can't lie. Like, this guy's mid now. He was great before. He's mid this tournament. Mid, not good. He's decent. Very mid. I don't even know how he was starting games at one point. Saud is good. He's not a Halal player, though. He's Lons. And this guy should be starting. This guy's their best player, basically, and I would argue. And then they're playing that guy Firas in striker from Al Ali. Like, Al Amri stay centre back, Tambakti build up centre back, Bashar overlapping with Salam, Ganam switching it to left wing when needed, Al Hamdan deep lying forward, Jawair number 8, Kano number 6, Shamad defensive fullback, objective, score goals and counter attacks and sit back if everyone has to defend. Exactly. I mean, they didn't even play. I don't get why they didn't play as well, like counter-attacking football against Spain. Because, I mean, I would have just copied Cabo Verde's tactics against Spain. I literally would have done the same thing. I mean, all you needed to do was get 3 points to qualify in that group. And you would have also taken Spain down to second place, potentially. So, it's just really... don't know what that coach was. A nothing burger coach, man. That collegiate coach. Jeez, man, that guy's a nothing of a coach, man. I hope he's going to get sacked, definitely, from the Saudi FA. Bring in Etifak's coach. You know Etifak's coach, right? I would have brought him in. I would have brought in Etifak's coach. He's Saudi. He understands Saudi football. He understands Saudi players. I would have brought him in. Which message did I pin, by the way? Why did I pin your message, Reson? What? Okay, let's go to channel. I think I missed one of your text things, supposedly. Even though, yeah. They call me Jose Mistakes. That's not a mistake. I mean, it's a pretty decent lineup. I would argue it's better than the lineup they played. A very crazy part of El Delta in Chapter 5. The final boss was so hard they had to be nerfed. Wow. Fair enough. You read the full... I did read the full thing. There was nothing else to read there. Unless I'm blind or something, there was nothing else. W's though, guys. I mean, I kind of want to hear what these guys are saying at halftime here. I'm going to have a halftime break. I'm going to bring in a snack. And we'll be back for the second half. So pretty embarrassing so far, the half here, I got to say, though. I'm not too pleased by, what I'm seeing from Portugal. It's actually not great. So I'll see you guys in the second half. W's in the chat. I'll bring in the halftime info as well, guys, just so you know. So you'll be able to see the info now at halftime. So see you then. W's, guys. Don't know why. Okay, we're good. Sorry, bugged out for a second, guys. Don't know why. So, Dallet, at least he passes, by the way, so I'm kind of glad Dallet's coming on. You know, at least he passes compared to, you know, the others that are on. João Neves on, right choice. The thing is, he actually does the right substitution choices, by the way, for Roberto Martinez. I gotta say, as much as I dislike him, he does pick the right subs to do, so fair enough to him, except in the first game. My Messi-loving dad says Argentina do not have the easiest group stage and that Cabo Verde and Egypt will give them trouble. Are they joking? Is your dad joking? What? They had the easiest group stage, I think, of all time, single-handedly. That might have been the easiest group stage ever. I mean, fair enough. Is what it is. I mean, it's not like, you know, Algeria and Austria and Jordan are the three opponents. This is going to be Renato Vega, Vitinha, who's going to immediately pass back. No! Oh my... Vitinha passed forward, guys. Oh my goodness. Wow, I can't believe it. That guy passed forward. And successful take, 1-3. Most goal involvements, 2. And yeah, Bellingham, I put him on the live form X side. Yeah, he deserves to be on there. Neto, who's somehow still on the game. Dallet getting ready to cross. Passes back over to Neto. Nice play by Dallet, actually, gotta say. He's going to play with that Portugal. What is Neto? Man, get Neto off the field, bro. What are you doing? He just dribbled straight out. He grabbed the ball, dribbled down the line out. With no pressure, basically. He had one guy on him. Jeez, and he wasn't even pressing. He was like sort of just marking the area. What are you doing? Smash like if you want Neto to leave the field. Jeez Louise, man. Long ball by Colombia. See, they kick long and they play. That's how you play. Now, he was dead serious. He's a Barca fan, Messi fan, so arguing with him is like talking to a baby, and he hates Ronaldo with a passion, says Ronaldo should learn to be humble like Messi. Ronaldo is one of the most humble footballers, like, literally. He's got the passion, which makes him, you know, hunger. He has the hunger, which is basically to win. But outside football, man, he is humble. Outside football, he's humble. The only time he wasn't humble is when, you know, he had that really poor year in 2022 because of personal reasons, you know? And, I mean, no one's expected to be humble with what happened to him in that year. So, you know, every Messi fan is the same. Every Ronaldo fan is different. Yeah, exactly. This is going to be a through ball there to Colombia, trying to get through. Vitinha is fouled. It's going to be a goal kick, or sorry, a free kick. It's annoying, man. I just don't get what Neto is doing still on the field, though. I mean, maybe the coach is more trusted in me. He's done 2 good substitutions at the moment, the ones I would have pulled off, which is Ruben Neves and Cancelo coming off. Both of them were mid. Next up, probably I'd take is Nuno Mendes, and I'd probably say as well Neto. Then the next 2, I'd bring on Semedo, and I'd bring on Trincao. Maybe instead of Conceição for this game, give Trincao a go. Ronaldo losing the ball. What, man? Okay. Ronaldo, you can leave it, bro. Okay. I don't know why Ronaldo is doing that much, man. That's like going to get absolutely slated on him. I'm not even joking. He will get slated for that. Every time I see something Ronaldo is going to get slated for, I'm going to call it out, okay? Just because I know what they're going to slate him on. That is one of them. Whatever that was. I don't know what that was. I mean, that was pretty much the worst thing I've seen him ever do in a match so far in a while, so... Don't do that, man, please. I know he said, you know, GG's gave him a handshake, but, you know, I mean, don't do that one. And it's going to be now in the middle with Colombia. And that's why I can't talk with my family about football. I have more civilized conversation with strangers on the internet. Fair enough. This is going to be Luis Diaz. That's the unfortunate thing about talking to Messi fans. You know, it's always the same thing. And you're a fan of Dingle? What, Scotty? Okay, I don't know who that is, but, you know, if you know, you know. I do not know. And this is going to be now over to the back area where it's going to be with Poeta. João just needs to high press a little bit more. Portugal's sitting deep here. I don't know if this is a tactic to come second. I mean, it just really doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense why you'd want to come second in the group. I get it, but, like, you know, what is going on? That's like a double foul in Portugal there. Jeez Louise. João and Bruno get fouled by the same guy, basically. How is that not a card as well? This ref is awful. I'm sorry. I mean, this guy's clearly misrepresenting Australians with his horrendous refereeing abilities. That is 100. That is 100% a yellow card foul on João Felix, by the way. That is literally the most yellow card foul I've seen in this game so far. It's going to be with João Neves, João Felix, Ruben Dias. And it's going to be still with Dalot now. Dalot, oh, nice skills by Dalot, man. João Neves, long ball, over to Renato Vega. I low-key don't know either. You said, I mean, fair enough. Okay, it's going to be now a through ball to Ronaldo. Ronaldo holding up the ball in the left wing. See what he does. He cuts through, trying to get the ball through, just unable to. It's going to be one back by Colombia. And Nuno Mendes pressing backwards. It's going to be another play on, says the referee. I thought that was actually a foul. No joke. It's going to be one of the games Ronaldo's going to get slated at unless he does a goal. I'm not even joking. He will get pressed for this game. Just with some of the stuff I've seen, you know, like, it's not bad stuff as well. It's just, I know he's going to get pressed from it by, like, Henri, Zlatan, all these, you know, American pundits, ESPN specifically. Okay, it's going to be a pass by João. It's through ball to Neto, man. He was actually running in for once in his life. He was actually cutting in field, and you don't through ball to him? What are you doing? That's what I'm saying about João Neves and Vitinha, man. They just don't ever have that vision. Okay, that was a good pass by Vitinha, though. Neto. Back. It's going to be with Dalot. My stupid device lags out right as Dalot receives the ball. Thank you, Internet. You're just brilliant. Something happened. João Felix, I think, missed a shot. Okay, let's take a look what happened with Dalot's cross. And let's see. Oh, it was a good header by João Felix. Okay. Stupid lag. Every time Portugal go on attack, I swear my device lags out. I don't know why. Roberto Martinez is smiling so much, man. I would not be smiling with that first half performance, bro. I would be, you know, worried that your job's on the line here for that trash. I don't get how the Portuguese Federation actually trusts this guy with winning the World Cup. I gotta be real. Jorge Jesus coming in wouldn't even affect the team, really. Just played the same tactics, but more attacking, you know, and he knows half of the team, mostly, you know, ex-Benfica players. João Felix, Ronaldo, Ruben Neves. You know, he knows those players. He can play with those players. Just, I don't really get it. Roberto Martinez that happy by that performance? Like, I mean, Felix's header wasn't even on target. I think Martinez is those type of people that laugh when they're nervous? Probably. I mean, it doesn't make sense otherwise why he would be, you know, absolutely applauding that header like it was, you know, on target there. Just hit an absolute swamp donkey, 450 feet in MLB, the show. W's? W, Scotty. And Ruben Dias, just a poor touch there. It's going to be back with Colombia. I mean, Portugal can definitely win this game still. It's just about, you know, pressing the ball a little bit more. It's nothing there from the players. Just not opening up the field enough, not playing the ball a little bit more, you know, aggressive. Just too, you know, deep setting. Ronaldo trying to win this header challenge. It's going to be going in favor of the Colombia player there, just the way the ball lands. Ronaldo trying to high press a little bit. I definitely feel like Ronaldo might get subbed off in this game for Goncalo Ramos as well. This is the type of game that he might get subbed for. Ruben Dias, I mean, I hope he doesn't, but I feel like he might. It's going to be now over to Arias. Now back with, I believe that's Roma. And Bruno winning the ball almost, just barely wins it. Okay, there we go. Good press by Bruno. Okay, Bruno's actually playing pretty decent in this game besides that ball hogging he was doing in the first half. João Felix running forward. Ronaldo's available on the right-hand side there. Bruno leaves it. What are you doing, Bruno? Man, this guy Bruno is stupid. He's actually so stupid. How do you not have the vision to know that? Oh, it's like watching a newbie at football. Just nothing there, man. Oh, Bruno, why are you not looking around you? Like, you would know Ronaldo's in the same level as you, and you go and just leave it? Like, connect the ball. And João, why are you not passing over Bruno to Ronaldo if he's actually going to leave the ball? Man, these guys are too, just do not have chem together whatsoever, I swear. And I mean, specifically Bruno and Ronaldo, man, they just have no chem whatsoever. It's like watching two forks play together. Like, you know, you don't eat with two forks, you eat with a fork and a knife, you know? Ronaldo is going to lose here. If they win and he doesn't score, he'll get called out. If he scores and they lose, we'll still get called out. I know, exactly. The only way you can get a win in this situation is scoring the winner and, you know, winning the game for him. It has to be a pretty decent goal as well with, you know, some of the stuff here. Hate this ref though, man. Can Costa catch a ball for once in his life as well? I mean, every ball he's collected, he's punched away. And good pass by Ronaldo. Whoa, what an assist, man. Just Felix unable to run there in time. Just, again, the pundits won't call out that sort of stuff though, like that back heel pass on to Felix. They won't call it out. They won't. You know, they'll just go and that's when they ignore it. They turn a blind eye on that sort of stuff, that ability to pass the ball. I was thinking the first half maybe wasn't the best from Ronaldo, but the second half here is definitely like, you know, it's not bad, but, you know, this is the pundit bad where they're going to, you know, take stuff off this for sure. And Costa finally catches something. Thank goodness he heard me shouting through the screen. Felix needs to be subbed. He's losing his yeah, Felix must be tired. Definitely, I would say bring on Leao, maybe just give him a try. I mean, as much as Felix worked in the last game, Bruno saw hogging his position up a little bit too much here, to be honest. And he's not really having an impact in terms of, you know, Bruno and him are just not meshing today at all against this team. They're just not meshing. Felix has been bodied as well. He's a pretty weak player. I mean, Leao's pretty weak too. Maybe bring on Trincao. Have you seen Ronaldo's hotel in his hometown? I've not seen his hotel, unfortunately. I wish I could go to Madeira one time, though. I really do. Just the island in general and explore the whole island. Probably would stream that eventually if I had, you know, more subscribers and concurrent viewers for football-related content. Probably would do that. Actually, it doesn't even have to be football-related content. It's just a thing in general. We'll see how Spain trip goes. You know, Spain's going to be IRL. We'll see. Definitely 10 mil. No, it's not going to be that expensive. It'll be probably like 1,000 per night, maybe 800. Oh, I'm thinking of my own currency. Never mind. It's probably like 200 euro a night, something for a cheap room. I don't know. It really depends. And some of the aggression of the players away. Yeah, just no aggression, no hunger today. It's like, you know, really complacent second place sort of stuff. Ronaldo back pass there to Vitinha. Vitinha receiving another back pass from João Neves. I'll pass over to Nuno Vitinha. I mean, I don't know about you, but he's got literally the whole field open. Nah, you only pass to him when he gets two players marked on him, though. You know, absolutely. Felix takes a shot. It's a good shot. It actually is decent from Felix. Again, a little bit ball hoggy for me, but just in today's match, you can't really be this ball hoggy, but, you know, I will pass that shot, you know, as a pretty decent one. And Colombia ricochet the ball down the field there. It's going to be collected up by Ruben Dias to Renato Vega. Back header. There's a very average back header by Renato Vega there. Ruben Dias cleans it up. It's going to be over now to, I believe that's Felix. And Ronaldo goes to the triggered run there. He just doesn't get the ball to him, though. Colombia have more possession and passes. I mean, yeah, they can have more, obviously. I mean, again, that's not the end of the world thing if they have more possession and passes. But, I mean, it's just the way that when we have the possession, we're doing nothing with it. You know, you can let the other team have possession. You know, that's what France do, you know, in their gameplay. They actually let the other team have possession. And, you know, I mean, it's completely fine, but it's just like, just the way possession's being used here. It's just back pass, back pass, back pass. Every time, high press and back pass. You know, Colombia definitely researched the game against DRC because they're playing literally exactly the same as DRC, by the way. Exactly the same. See a couple of times Ronaldo makes the runs, but no one lobs. Exactly. Again, not going to be picked out by the pundits either. They will not pick out the times that Ronaldo actually comes in and finds the ability to run through space and stuff. They won't pick it out. It's something they don't do. They'll just analyze the 3 chances he missed or didn't do something particular. Back pass, right, to Vitinha. No, we're actually going to bring the ball forward for once, João Neves. Oh my goodness, you actually passed the ball forward. Holy jeez. Something of sight I've never seen. João Felix crossing it, and it's going to just miss Ronaldo's head. Felix, this is why I like Felix, although he does go and pass the ball forward, but why is every time Infantino is in the stadium where we're just going to lose, I swear. Man, he is so happy whenever Portugal miss. I'm not even joking. Like, that guy is beaming whenever they miss. You can save money as long as you book in advance. Sometimes even an Airbnb is better than a hotel. That's what I did when I went to Portugal. Okay, I see, Kazuma. So, I'll try and, you know, maybe plan it out for a future. For 2030, I'm going to go there for the World Cup. So probably then, hopefully by then we actually have a, you know, decent subscriber count and, you know, viewers. Because that'd be cool. I feel like the best thing to do ever in the world is IRL streaming. I feel like IRL streaming, that's why, you know, Speed must have the best job. No joke. Like, literally just the ability. Here we go. João Felix with the ball. Ronaldo getting the 3-pass. Ronaldo! Oh, goes wide. That is absolutely going to be picked out here. Oh, no. Oh, it's not a good game, I can tell you that. Again, Neto should have really actually passed to Ronaldo in that position, I'm not even joking. Oh, offside. They're going to pick this one out. I mean, everyone's just going to forget the fact that he scored 2 goals yesterday as well in the other game. Please, man. Even the Colombian players holding their heads because they want to, fans are holding their heads because they want to see the goal. Cordoba and Lerma coming off here. It's going to be a double sub for Colombia. It's almost the water break again, which is really frustrating that water break happened straight. The water break literally happened 3 seconds after halftime as well. It's like literally instantly afterwards. And me and my dad and my brother went camping at Alapacia, like true Alapacia. I got vids and everything, and at night we were hearing some freaky noises. I've never actually heard of that place before, so, you know, I'm kind of stupid, but W's, hopefully that was great, Scotty, the camping trip. Freaky noise. So I'm guessing it'd probably be like bears or something, right? Because there's like lots of bears in the wild in USA, I guess. I assume. I've not got much good US geography knowledge. Like this, I know the states and all that sort of stuff, but I've not like really researched it too much. Like, I got good geography knowledge globally, like in terms of like countries, you know, capital cities, stuff like that. But you know, like specific like USA knowledge, not really the best. Same with, I'd say, a couple of countries, you know, in South America as well. Not the best knowledge on them. What is... Oh, man. They're just so sloppy today, man. If you're going to put Ronaldo as a 9, you need to cross more. If not, switch to a 4-4-2 and put in Ramos with him. Exactly. You know, exactly. Just really doesn't even make sense how he's the number 9 and in this game they're not. Like, in the last game, they're playing to him like he's number 9. Then in this game, he's playing like he's not a number 9. You know, like they're playing to him like he's some random guy up the field and they're not going to pass to him. Like he's a pitch invader. This is literally how they're playing with him. Like he's a pitch invader. Like, Rosa is straight up ignoring him half the time. Like, what are you doing? Like, see how they cross into their... Oh, my goodness, they almost scored. Holy jeez. See how they cross into their 9s, though? See how they cross into space and find the player? Just doesn't happen with Portugal. They just do not cross in to find their striker at all, or their attackers. They just, you know, piddle around at the back with the ball and then take a long shot that goes way above the bar. Or Bruno will ball hog and try and skill in and it'll get taken off him. Or same with João Felix or Leao or any of these guys. Or Vitinha just back passes the whole time. In America, it's obviously... Oh, it's a true place. One of the most, like, ancient mountains in America. I see. I mean, W's. Yeah, that's nice. It's known for feral people. Skinwalkers? What? Okay, what the heck are you... Well, what? Okay. I did not know that was a thing. Wow. Ferals and skinwalkers. Wow, we really living in the back rooms in America. Like, geez Louise, man. Okay, good defense there from Portugal. Dalot's actually doing a good game here. Come on, long ball, Dalot. Come on, long ball it down the field. Okay, just back pass again. Vitinha. Why not pass to Ronaldo? Vitinha, man, he just doesn't even pass. It's literally so frustrating to watch him. I'm not even joking. Ronaldo's open on a run there, and he just doesn't even pass. He's like, what are you doing? Man, this guy needs to get subbed. I'm not even joking. This guy actually needs to get subbed off the field. I've seen his total ability today of nothing. He's got the highest rating on the field somehow as well because of his 54 out of 54 accurate passes. Bruno's going to take the free kick here. Do the free kick you did against Uzbekistan. Fake shoot, run in, cross, and then go ahead and... I wouldn't let Ronaldo shoot this one. Just, you know, cross it in, do the header. Come on, Bruno and Ronaldo. Come on, work on it. Come on. Please, man. Come on. Okay, they're doing the same thing again. Okay, they are doing the same thing. Looks like it. Okay, never mind. He's run into the wall. Good ball. And Ronaldo trying to get there. It's going to be a corner. There we go. No, wait. Did the ref just give goal kick? No way the ref gave goal kick for that. Are they joking? That's onside. It's literally... Oh, my goodness, man. It's touched. It's touched. This ref is disgusting. Man, this ref is disgusting. Man, how is this ref even a pro referee? Why were they getting A-League refs in the games, man? A-League refs have no clue what they're doing. Colombia's going to score here. There's no way. Ronaldo Vega with a good block. I'm not even joking, guys. How is this ref a pro? Onside. Just Colombia fast breakaway, man. Just got the ability to get past Portugal's slow defenders. It's actually so frustrating to watch this. Been to Alapakia Mountains, don't remember seeing any feral people, skinwalkers. Jeez Louise. Probably was. Scotty probably was, actually, as well. It's the thing. I don't get it with this referee, man. I hate complaining about refs, guys, as well, but this guy is awful. I've not seen one good call from this ref this whole game for either team, really, as well. He's been bad for Colombia just as much as he's been bad for Portugal. He keeps calling corners and goal kicks wrong. He keeps doing that wrong. Like, I mean, how are you a ref if you can't even get a goal kick in a corner right? I mean, I got to be real here. Like, that's some basic stuff, you know, and they've got sensors in the ball and they're not even calling it still. Dalot's going to take the throw in. Telling Neto to run upfield. Do not throw back, Dalot, please. It's going to be back controlled by João Neves, instantly losing the ball. I'm not even joking. This is so poor. It's actually so bad to watch this game, man. Portugal are out of this game. They're not even... What are they doing? The goalkeeper's just never catches the ball either as well. I mean, what are they doing? Throw in. João Neves asks for it. He receives it, and he doesn't even control the ball properly. Like, that's academy training type of stuff, guys. That's literally academy training type of stuff. Chest control. This is DRC game all over again with how they're playing. It is the exact same game, basically. They're playing exactly how it is, where Colombia's playing set piece play, fast breakaway play, and we're relying on, you know, shooting from long range way over the bar. No crosses into the players. Nuno Mendes is down. He might actually need to get subbed off here. This is not good, so Nuno might be out for our next game against a possible hard team as well. They get the shots off as well, Colombia, and the shots aren't even far off target half the time. It's a really good shot there by Poreta. People don't believe in supernatural. That's okay. I got my first experiences ever since you're a little boy. I mean, fair enough. Let's take a look what happened to Nuno Mendes there. I mean, that's just, yeah, he's just fouled. He's just pulled down by whoever got subbed on there. I think it was... Is that Arias? I think Arias pushed him down. The players need to get bullied again. I'm sorry. Before the match, they were getting bullied. The last match, they need to get bullied again, because when they got bullied, they actually started turning up. Man, they need to get bullied even more here, because, like, they are just... Do they care? Do they care? I don't think they care. That actually is what it looks like when I'm playing when we're watching the game here, guys. It actually looks like the Portugal players do not care to win this game. They don't care about, you know, just really what's going on at all in the match. There's just stat padding again at the back. And it's really frustrating to actually watch this and see them stat pad at the back. I got so many stories, especially from my mom and uncle. They experienced a lot when they were young. So did my grandma. Fair enough. Nice. Okay, get nice, or I don't know. Is it nice or not? Okay, he's giving some more tactics here. I mean, with the tactics, man, just Roberto Martinez, tell them to put. There is nothing to lose here. If we lose, we can't get out. If we draw, we can't get out. I mean, like, there is literally nothing to lose in this game, by the way, guys. There is nothing. You know, they should really be absolutely hammering down the attack at this point. Leao's coming on, so it looks like João Felix might be getting off here. I would really recommend Portugal here just to go all-out attack. There is literally no reason for them not to attack in this game now. I mean, if Uzbekistan holds on to their 1-0 win, then Portugal still got 5 points. DR Congo draws with them, just as DR Congo literally just scored, by the way, guys. But it's 1-1. It is 1-1, currently 1-1, and DR Congo is on 2 points. Even if they win, DR Congo will be on you know, only 4 points, I think. I think they'll be on 4 points. So Portugal will still be ahead with the 5 points. You know, if they take a win here, they go up. They go up to 7 points. They top the group. Get a win. And even if they lose, they've got more goal difference than DR Congo. So they'll be in front of them. It literally doesn't make sense at all why they're playing defensively like they need to not win this game, besides the fact that they want to come second. I think it's better just going for the first place here and beat Argentina in the quarters. That's what you want to do. You do not want to risk having too many hard opponents. I mean, who's coming on here as well? What's happening? Samu's coming on. Oh, please don't tell me CR7's coming off. So it's going to be João Felix coming off, and it's going to be Vitinha. Get off the field, stat patter. Get off. Thank goodness that guy's off the field. Oh my goodness, man. I can't believe it. They finally subbed him. Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's my demon. I saw that video on the Discord. I had sleep paralysis 2 weeks ago. My demon was Dino. I've never had sleep paralysis before. I just don't get it. You know, as much as I don't sleep, I just don't. Brain's not computed that way. You know. Diogo Costa holding up to the ball for the goal kick. Ultra attack at this point, guys. There is nothing to lose here. We're still playing 2 at the front, which doesn't even make sense at all. And DR Congo scored their goal from a penalty. Nice goal by Wissa. They needed that actually to get through to the next round. And this is going to be now with Colombia on the right-hand side. Trying to play the ball forward. It's going to be over to, I believe that's James Rodriguez. Now over with, I think that's Arias. No, sorry, that's Machado. Machado to James Rodriguez. As it stands, Colombia 7 points, Portugal 5 points, Congo with 2 points, and Uzbekistan with 1. Congo need a win here, though, to get through to the next round. So, you know, they'll be playing for the win, 100%. It's going to be Colombia passing it over to the right-hand side there. It's going to be with Arias. Now back to, I believe that is the goalkeeper there, Vargas. Now over to Poeta. Now to Machado. Colombia is playing ultra attack, by the way, guys, as well. Like, they are playing ultra attacking. They've got, like, 4 guys forward. You know, it doesn't even matter if they, you know, lose this game here. They're, you know, they're sort of in a good position regardless of a win or loss, to be honest, I feel like. You know, because Colombia is looking pretty solid. I think they could take out England and maybe Spain this tournament for sure. Hi, Lusa. Welcome stream. Hope you're doing good. James Rodriguez. Now over to Machado. Machado getting ready to take a cross here. See how they play the ball in, though? It's actually better. They do crosses to their men. There's space up front. There's forward runs that are found. It's just none of that happens when, you know, Portugal's playing with the ball. They just don't find forward runs. They don't find the space. They don't find anything. It's going to be still with Colombia. And this ball looks like you kick it with your foot. I swear if it's a 0-0, that's going to be so frustrating. I mean, again, I don't know why Portugal's the team that's getting bashed. I'm going to be real, though. As out of all the teams that are getting bashed, Portugal shouldn't be the one getting bashed because, you know, we've seen worse performances. I would argue Spain's performance against Uruguay was worse. You know, the only reason there was a goal was from a goalkeeper error as well. Spain would have drew with Uruguay otherwise. They were not winning that game. Just the way they played was very average. And Ronaldo's trying to find a pass there. He is actually fouled and it's just played on by the referee. And cross going in. Renato Vega's going to clear that. And it's going to be a shot. Why did you header it, Renato? It's another free set piece for these guys, man. They just... And they're all clapping each other up like they did you know, the impossible there. That was going straight to Costa's hands. Not even joking. Referee's asking for a retake of the corner just because they couldn't get that corner correctly done. Man, this ref is disgustingly bad, guys. I'm sorry. I'm complaining a lot today. I just wish I didn't have to complain about anything like the Uzbekistan game. There's nothing really to complain about there. The performance was good by the team. The referee was actually decent somewhat. And Nuno Mendes just giving the ball away. Bruno, I can't even say his name, giving the ball away. It's going to be a free kick for Portugal. Foul on Nuno. They're saying there's a potential pen there? Nah, it's not a pen. It's not a pen. Not a pen. They might take a look at it, but it's not a pen. I don't think, in my opinion. Nuno Mendes going for the ball, and he just gets kicked out. Referee says no. I mean, this ref is terrible anyway, so it might as well, you could argue it might be as well. Okay. 1-2 there. Diogo Dalot. And it's now going to be play on. How is that no? There's no advantage play for Portugal, even though they got the open wing side. It's going to be a double sub coming on here for Colombia. It's going to be number 20 and number 5 coming on in a second here. It's going to be number 20, who is Quintero, and Castano coming on. So I'm guessing it's probably going to be Arias and Puerta coming off. Why would he not play advantage in that point, though? It's like literally there's so much. And I mean, he's gone for a run there. Ronaldo controlling up the ball over to Nuno Mendes. Sorry, Leao. He's going to get fouled. It's going to be a free kick for no one. It's going to be played on by the referee. Man, this ref plays on everything. Except for when Colombia get, Portugal get a corner and then he gives a goal kick every time. And that time he doesn't play on. It's the same thing he doesn't play on that time. It's the same tackle he doesn't play on that time. This game, I'm sorry, guys, is terrible. It's just like watching nothing. It's actually literally, this game, I was so excited to watch this game. I thought Portugal finally got their rhythm. No, they don't. They don't have their rhythm. It's like watching paint dry with how bad the team is playing at the moment. Like, I would rather watch, EAFC Simulator at this game. I'm not even joking. I don't get it. I don't get it. How can your team, perform as a team in the previous game, then go back to DR Congo standard in this game? Bruno. It's back to Samu. Renato Vega. Samu actually moving the ball around the field. Thank goodness we actually got someone moving the ball around the field. Leao trying to outpace the Colombian player. He does actually, and it's just going to be a corner for Portugal finally. And Colombia's still trying to play on as if they didn't literally dribble straight out there. Corner! Thank goodness we finally got a corner. Yay. It only took so long. Come on. Come on, man. And the fact is, as well, that's Portugal's attack that's always going to be blamed for a draw. If you watch this game, it is not Portugal's attack that is to blame here. It is the defensive midfield. Again, lazy, clumsy, not bringing the ball forward. I would actually argue Neto's actually been pretty decent in the second half. He's stepped up his game a lot, I gotta say. Okay, here we go. Bruno's taking the corner. I don't know why he's waiting so long. I'm watching you in the game at the same time. W's lose. So Portugal is in a lose situation. They will either get Argentina or France if they reach the semi. I know, it's a lose-lose here. Dalot, long range. Oh, we need more of the... More crosses, though. I mean, long range shots, fine once in a while. That one's fine, but just... Should have been a cross. Should have been a cross. Everyone's positioned for a cross there as well. And Dalot goes to the... Again, it's another greedy individualistic play by these Portugal players, man. Just very individual. Roberto Martinez smiling again, man. It's not to smile about, bro. You were getting sacked. I hope you do. I hope Jesus comes in for the round of 32. At least he might actually give Portugal a fighting chance with the attack. I really hope he gets sacked so bad, Roberto Martinez. Like, real bad after this match, guys. This is like an awful... This is not great performance at all. It's just, I mean, I don't even know if it's the players or the coach's fault at this point. I think it's the coach's fault, honestly. I mean, you got the talent, you got the ability, and then your players are playing like this. Like, I mean, literally. Neto gets fouled. It's going to be a free kick for Portugal. I don't get as well why they say, like, they'll say Goncalo Ramos will have, if anything, a better impact than currently what's going on in this game. Goncalo Ramos is doing nothing just as much as Ronaldo's doing in this game. Like, they're both doing nothing because they're not getting service. As a striker, you need service. He's not getting service in this game. He's having to drop back deep just to touch the ball. Like, I mean, It's pretty embarrassing here. He should really get the ball from Leao, to be honest. Good ball by Ronaldo. Bruno passing in. Here we go. Ronaldo cutting it in. It's going to be a chip, and it almost goes over to Leao. It's going to be another corner. Ronaldo setting up. See, he sets up the play. He's the only player setting up the play. Oh my goodness, man. He's actually doing the right thing as well every time he receives the ball. No way this guy doesn't give this as a corner. What's going on, man? What is this ref calling? He sets up the play. He finds the passage. He called a throw. This is hands down the worst ref, I think, of all time. No, it's a corner. It's a corner. Okay. Okay. I thought he called a throw in as well, the way Bruno was walking over to the ball. That's not even the right side the ball went out. What is this? Man, this ref is disgusting. This guy, it's like his first game he's ever refereed. I'm not even joking. And cross going in deep. It's going to be a header clearance, just not even near the middle of the field, which is where you want to bring that ball. You want to bring the ball into the middle of the box, not, you know, wherever the heck that was. That was like to no one. Literally, Bruno. It's the front post, nothing. And it's going to be a cross going in for Portugal. Their defensive on the, you know, the crosses is good for Portugal. I got to say, it's actually good defense on crossing, but just the ability elsewhere on the ball is not great. And he originally called a throw-in inside. The ref told him it was a corner. That's how bad he is. I mean, that is awful. If he's calling a throw-in for that, that is just... How blatant of a corner was that as well? Like, that literally went so clearly out for a corner. And it's DR Congo 2-1, so DR Congo actually are through to the round of 16 as it's round of 32 as it stands. And it's a tap in by Wissa. It deflects off, so it's not offside. So tap in. Oh, it's not. Did Wissa score? I don't know. Can't see who scored that. Someone will have to let me know. It's going to be Bruno holding the ball up. Gets absolutely bodied, and it's going to be play on. It's going to be now given as a free kick for Portugal. I mean, I don't know why I didn't first time call that as a free kick. Jeez Louise. Who scored this DR Congo goal? Let's take a look now while we're waiting. Yeah, that's such an obvious free kick as well, and this guy didn't call it at first. It was Mayele. Looks like Uzbekistan's heading out. Of course, they were heading out regardless, but, you know, they're heading out 100%. Or they might not have been heading out, actually, if they got the win there. I think if they won against DR Congo, they were not heading out. But yeah, don't worry. Portugal's still through. Colombia's through. DR Congo's through as it stands. Second half, still 0 goals. I know, Terra. Still 0 goals. It's actually pretty embarrassing, the performance at the moment. It's not great. From the defensive midfield, they're just not doing anything to create chances. There's no chance creation. Relying too much on a set-piece cross, which is going so far away from the players. And it's going to be a cross going in. Headed clear. Again, it's a near-post cross. And it's going to be a free kick for Colombia. He just gets, again, cross going in to the near post where no one's standing. They're crossing it to the Colombia players. Are Portugal that stupid that they don't know that Colombia are playing for a draw here as well, which is crazy. They are playing for a draw. I mean, they want to win, but they're playing for a draw. You can tell. They're time wasting on the plays and stuff. I mean, they'll be happy for a draw, I'm sure, as well. Referee, yeah, the referee is 100% biased as well. I mean, he's not biased, but he's just awful. He's not biased, sorry, to take that back. He's awful. He's done awful calls for both teams. He hasn't given Portugal like 4 corners as well that they clearly deserved. This was the guy refereeing that other game, and then the commentators were like praising him, saying he just lets the game flow and all that sort of stuff. No, he doesn't let the game flow. He does not let the game flow when he's literally just ignoring everything. Literally. I mean, technically he is, but, you know, not in a good way. Like, there's not a single yellow card, by the way, out at the moment. There's not one yellow card on the field. Like, how is that even possible? No yellow cards when you're playing Colombia, you know? Crazy. DRC second in the third place table rankings there as well, with their 4 points that they have. Of course, a win is absolutely needed for them to get through. They do not need a draw or a loss. They need to get a win to get through. Otherwise, they're out. That would also push, as far as it stands, currently, I think South Korea go out by this, if we take a look. So, South Korea's World Cup will be coming to an end if DRC do win their game. Yeah, so South Korea, Heung-min Son's World Cup will be coming to an end. His final World Cup. South Koreans probably not going to be happy with that one. You know, they expected more from their team, probably to at least make it past the round of 16. It's probably what they expected, especially with the quality of players they're starting to bring up into their, you know, national team. He should get at least a penalty for not giving the benefits that Portugal need. No, I mean, there's no penalty fouls here. That's not really, you know, they wouldn't give a penalty for no pens. It's just the fact that this referee is just awful. You know, he's not calling decisions that should really be called for both teams again. He also didn't give Colombia a corner. That was pretty clear as well. But yeah, I mean, just I don't like watching refs that just don't have a clue on how they're playing, you know, football. They don't know how to manage a game. And this guy's unfortunately one of them where he just doesn't know how to manage a game. The players are moving at zero pace, by the way. They're like just passing the ball around the back here so slowly, the Portuguese players. There's no real, you know, hunger to win the ball or anything, you know. Ronaldo, Leao, 1-2. It's going to be over to Samu. Ronaldo's going to pass back over to João Neves. João Neves should have really found some space there with the crossover into the box. Diogo Dalot is now going to go over to Neto, who's actually been pretty decent. Neto might get a cross in. Why would you not first time cross that, Neto? And then you cross it over to Leao. Oh. See, exactly. Okay, this is Leao. Leao's still trying to go through. Crossing the ball in. Here we go. It goes to no one. It's going to be controlled by Dalot. What the heck is Dalot doing? He gets the ball, though. He's going to cross it again. What is Dalot doing, man? Why are the crosses so awful in this game? It's going to be a goal kick. Why are the crosses like nothing in this game? The feed that Ronaldo's getting is nothing. There's no ability from these Portuguese players. And, you know, the thing they're going to say is, you know, Ronaldo off. Ronaldo sub off. He's holding back the team. He's not. The problem here is that you know what's holding back the team? The fact that the coach is the one holding back the team at this point. I mean, that's all I can blame, really. I mean, you can blame player performances for being selfish, but under, you know, a different coach, there wouldn't be selfish players. You know, this coach encourages them to be selfish for no reason. And David Munoz is coming on now. He had a really good game, actually, for Colombia against DRC, I got to say. He was very good. It's going to be Arias coming off and Munoz coming on. Player of the match for me, 100% so far, has got to be probably, I'd say Rodriguez, James Rodriguez. He's provided a lot. I'll probably also say Sanchez. He's been really good in centre-back. And someone else, Ruben Diaz, has been pretty decent today. You know, Barry's pretty average first-half performance. You know, second half, he's really stepped up. I'm not giving it to Costa just because he keeps parrying the ball straight out for no reason. And it's going to be all the way back to the goalkeeper who's going to pass the ball. There's just no real, you know, ability for the Portugal players to actually press the ball. Colombia's not really playing the ball forward. It's going to be a 0-0 here. I mean, I'd be very surprised if, you know, Portugal or Colombia won this game now. Both of them don't look like they want to win. They just want to settle with a draw here. Though Colombia have a chance. They're going to try and cut that in. Leao, and it just goes out. Oh, my goodness. Ruben Diaz, what a clearance. He is my player of the match today, I got to say. He has been phenomenal. Nuno Mendes is getting off this team of the, you know, live form as well. That guy, you know, again, I don't like the FootMob ratings. They've given Nuno a 7.5, and they gave Vitinha the highest rating in this game with a 7.7. I mean, are we being for real? And, oh my goodness. Well, if anyone should be bashed, it's that guy for missing a literal open goal for Colombia. Like, oh my goodness, man. This is the most open goal I've seen in this, you know, tournament so far. There is no one there. Expect Colombia to take it easy, but Portugal, guess they don't really want to face Argentina. It's just annoying as well. It's like Portugal, maybe they don't want to face, you know who I feel like they don't want to face? I feel like they actually don't want to face the, like, Ghana and stuff like that. I feel like they're worried about those teams more than Argentina, to be honest. I mean, I would be too, to be honest. If I had to, especially if Cabo Verde actually managed to make it through Argentina, I would be worried about them. And I'll be worried about, you know, those teams against Portugal, because I don't know why. Portugal does not play good against ultra defensive teams at all. They just don't find space. They don't attack. They don't do anything. It's like this game, you know. Colombia's playing 4 at the back the whole game. Portugal's doing nothing. When Uzbekistan were playing 3 at the back, they actually created chances and stuff. It doesn't help the players don't know how to play football, unfortunately. It's going to be Guedes coming on. So it looks like Ronaldo will be coming off in a second here, which isn't great. Just play the ball, Dalot, so Ronaldo can have at least a little bit more playing. Good luck with Portugal, though. Thanks, Franco. Appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, Portugal getting through 100%. They're definitely going to be playing now Let's take a look who they're playing in the knockout stage, since they're second in the group, which is completely fine. Again, not really a problem if they're second. So as it stands, it looks like Portugal will be playing Croatia, and then they'll get Spain in the game afterwards, and then they'll get between Belgium, USA, Bosnia, and Senegal in the game after that. I would actually, I wouldn't mind. I think they can beat Croatia. I think they can beat Spain. I do. As much as they don't look like they can beat, Colombia here, or, they can beat DRC, I feel like they could beat Spain, especially since Spain doesn't play defensive. They don't play park the bus. What are these, man? And they're going to blame Ronaldo for this performance, man. Renato Vega trying to pass through him from nowhere, and the ball doesn't even move 3 centimeters away from Renato Vega. Just really embarrassing, man. This performance. Still can get something from this game. There's about, let's see how much additional time is going to be added here. 5 minutes additional time, it looks like. Come on. I mean, Croatia's fine, I guess. I don't mind Croatia. Spain as well, I don't mind. A lot of people say that we can't beat Spain, but we literally did in the Nations League, and I think we'll do good against them. We need Jesus to be the manager now in the knockout stages of this competition. We need Jesus to come in, replace this guy who doesn't know how to play, a single tactical thing in football. I mean, even as much as, we did a good performance against Uzbekistan, yeah, they are a weaker team, so he doesn't know what he's doing. Would have sit Ronaldo last 10 minutes, just put Ramos on. Exactly, I would have subbed off Ronaldo for the last 10 minutes here. I mean, there's a goal. Colombia win. Looks like it's offside. It's offside. It's offside. That was offside. That was offside. Remember, if they lose here, it doesn't change anything, by the way. Fun fact. That is offside. They actually do deserve to lose, Portugal, with the way they've been playing. That is offside. Let's take a look. So, yeah, it's just a nice cross in there from the defense. Just goes straight in. It's very... Yeah, that is offside. Ooh. That... We're going to have to wait and see. We're going to have to see. They might call this as onside. We're going to have to wait and see about this one. This one could be easily onside call. VAR check for the goal. They are checking it. They are checking it. This might be a goal, actually. And it looks like who's subbed off here for Nuno Mendes is subbed off. Okay. And coming on is Mateus Nunes. I would have brought on Goncalo Guedes, actually. No goal, but it didn't actually really look offside, to be honest. I mean, it's probably one of these NPC referee calls. Portugal just have not looked like they're going to score at all today. Just Bruno missing that tap in at the start as well. Should have left that for Ronaldo, that tap in. It would have been Ronaldo scored that goal, 100%. Just don't know why Bruno, again, ball hogging it. And they call Ronaldo selfish, man, but there's, like, so many selfish play. Like, this whole team is pretty selfish, I gotta say. That's the unfortunate problem with them. They just need to play more as a team and less like a, opposition. And there's a good chance for... Oh, Leao. Why did you not cut back more? You pass it to the keeper almost. Like, what in the world? Oh. Oh. How's Ronaldo not doing better than the other World Cup? Ronaldo is doing better than the other World Cup. And again, this is Lusel, you're falling for the Ronaldo didn't score, so he's doing worse bait, which the pundits use. It's you don't have to score every game. A, B, Ronaldo's doing better in this World Cup 100% than 2022 World Cup. I can assure you. This is by far, I would say one of his better World Cups. Out of the ones I've seen him in, this is one of his better World Cups. He's really good in this one. It's just his team's getting no service. His team's providing no service whatsoever towards him at all. There's just minimal service, and the service that he gets is just very poor quality, and it's very ball hoggy from his team. Like, for example, Dalot there just ball hogging the ball down the field for no reason. It's like there is such a clear passing opportunity there as well, and he just doesn't. Thanks for letting you know. No problem. Yeah. So it's sometimes about positioning and stuff. You know, for example, last game, Ronaldo scored 2 goals. You know, in the previous World Cup, he only scored 1 goal, I believe, which is a penalty this game. You know, he scored 2 open play goals last game. He was 100% better. Leao gets literally taken down. The referee doesn't call a foul because this guy calls nothing. Luis Diaz. I mean, as much as, you know, as well, blaming our players, Luis Diaz has been absent from this game. I've got to say, he has not been showing up. He has not been present whatsoever in this game. I've seen one thing from him. Here we go. It's him now. Maybe he'll do something. Passes it in for a chance. It's going to be controlled, passed over. Colombia still got the ball here. It's the 30th second left here. And Costa's got the ball. Don't hold your... Oh, my... Yeah, now we're going to play for the injury and full time. Here we go. Get rid of the ball, Costa, man. He's actually playing for the injury as well. I mean, I know it's an injury, bro, but just distribute the ball and then wait 30 seconds. You literally had to wait 30 seconds. Oh my goodness, how is that offside? That is an insane offside for Colombia's goal. That is insane. It's like millimeters offside. Bro's holding up the referee paid thing, not like Portugal's literally got the most referee decisions against them in the whole tournament so far. Costa, just clear the ball down the field, man. There's literally like a minute left till full time, and this guy's trying to play for a foul. Okay, lob the ball up the field. And passing back. Passing back. And he would probably play like 30 seconds more here, no joke. Especially if they keep passing the ball backwards. Man, they actually still passing the ball backwards. I'm not even joking. Just call full time. Yeah. Man, everyone, I'm telling you right now, these players need to get bashed in the comment section again. They need it. You're out of the World Cup? Indu, we're not out of the World Cup, bro. We're second. We're in second in the group. We're playing Croatia and Spain. Croatia and Spain is not... I'm going to let you know, like, 100%. I can assure you, Croatia is not harder than Ghana. Ghana is a team that Portugal will struggle against, and then we have to play Argentina down the line. I would rather just get Spain out of the tournament now. I've got to be honest. It beat Spain. We beat them in the Nations League final. Especially, this could result in a coach change. We're not out of the World Cup. You know, we're second. So yeah, it's confirmed. So Portugal versus Croatia, we'll beat them. Spain versus Austria, and then they're going to probably win. Spain, we'll verse them in the thing. I'm sure we'll knock them out. Then we get a free semi-final, and then we're in the final. Literally, this, if anything, I would argue this is a free quarterfinal. This is a little bit better. This is a little bit better because we would verse Argentina in the quarters, right? Most likely there. Whereas here, we will get at least to the semi-finals if we beat Spain. Because we verse Croatia, Spain, then USA, Bosnia, Belgium, and Senegal. One of those 4. We can slap them. And then we got, we're versing most likely either Germany, Paraguay, France, Sweden, South Africa, Canada, Netherlands, and Morocco. I'm probably assuming it's France. So we'll verse France. Again, we've beat them before multiple times in different competitions. I know this attack we haven't versed yet. But again, Portugal does better against attacking nations. They do. They do better against the attacking nations. And then, of course, the final, whoever it is. Let's just hope Messi scores a hat-trick today. Let's hope Messi scores a hat-trick. Let's hope he doesn't score a hat-trick today. No. And he's not playing anyway. He's a sub. He's going to come on second half, most likely. But yeah, just really, honestly, an embarrassing performance from Portugal today. The players don't play properly. They, sort of just stat pad at the back and don't pass the ball forward. Really embarrassing, honestly. And hopefully, we can see in the game against Croatia a little bit of a step up. I hope this coach is sacked. And I hope Jesus comes in as the coach for, the next game. I really do. I think Jesus can do a number with this squad. He doesn't need time with the squad. He doesn't need time. He doesn't need time. They need to sack this coach. This coach has no clue what he's doing. I'm sorry. The coach is playing park the bus against Colombia. Now, again, was this intentional? No, I don't think it was intentional. Actually, I don't. As much as, you could say it's intentional by him, I don't think it's intentional. I think the coach is literally that bad. Manager rating for this game, I wish FootMob did manager ratings. I'd give this guy a 0.1 out of 10 for his management of this game. Actually, 0.2, he did the correct subs, but then just decided to, just tactic-wise. He's giving hearts to people. He's like smiling and laughing. What is this guy doing, man? How are you smiling and laughing at full time, bro? He's like doing hearts and waving and smiling. Get subbed, man. Get sacked. Bro, I can't with this coach, man. This coach is something else.